Hello everybody on YouTube. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about what I've been wearing a lot this autumn and winter. I don't think it's officially winter yet, but it definitely feels like it. Let's just get into it. The first fragrance I want to talk to you guys about is Cheirosa 71. This is a body spray from Sol de Janeiro, and this one is so good. It's very much like a buttery, nutty, kind of white chocolate slash vanilla scent. It's really salty and sweet. I think this is one of the best body sprays ever in history. I've definitely made a really big dent in it. I even got my mom onto this one, and it's like her favorite scent ever. I got her this one, and then she went through it, and then I got her the big one, and it's like this much is left in the big one. And I think it's amazing. It just smells really good. This is one I've even been putting in my purse because it's like fun to top it up too. And I never do that. I never top up fragrances, but I've been like playing with that idea a little bit more, and also kind of using that idea to get more enjoyment out of my body sprays, because I usually don't feel, if I'm like going somewhere and I just spray a body spray on, I like need more than that, because I'm like, this isn't gonna last. And maybe it will, but it still just feels I need more assurance. But yeah, I love this. The next one I'll talk about is Lira from Xerjoff. This one is one of the most like rich, creamy vanillas I've ever smelled in a fragrance. It's like often described as like a lemon pound cake scent, because to me that is the vibe it gives. It's like this really tooth-achingly sweet, creamy, heavy vanilla, and it has a note of blood orange, but to me it smells like lemon 100%. And this is just such a warm, cuddly, delicious vanilla. I definitely wouldn't recommend getting this full price though. It's insanely overpriced, but websites like Fragrance Buy often will have really good deals. And it's just so yummy. I love it. I couldn't resist. The next one I want to talk about is Belle Le Parfum. This one is the intense flanker of Belle, and it kind of takes what Belle did and it makes it even more warm and spicy. Not that it's like super spicy, but it definitely has that to it. It's this really yummy stewed pear vanilla with some like kind of like cinnamony kind of spices to it that gives it this kind of a little bit of an edge. Still very like, this is so likable and just like such an easy reach. I wore the crap out of this the last month or two, and I really love it. It's just a really satisfying vanilla. The next one that I've been wearing a little bit more is Laurent Intense, and this is like a bubblegummy tuberose with this like really creamy vanilla and some sesame seeds. To me, that's the thing that really makes this one so satisfying, is the kind of creaminess and very slight nuttiness the sesame seeds give it. There's even some black pepper in it that isn't like too crazy, but it also kind of just adds a little oomph to, you know, a bubble gummy tuberose designer perfume. Like all of those things give it a little bit more interest. than it would have otherwise. But I really like this one. It's really fun. It's very strong. It definitely lasts all day. Last time I wore this, I smelled it through my entire shift at work, and I was like, oh my god, did I go really too crazy with her? But it's nice. It's just like a sweet, creamy, kind of weird bubblegummy tuberose. Yeah. Another one that I've been wearing a lot is Spicebomb Extreme from Viktor and Rolf. This is just like a vanilla tobacco cardamom spicy fragrance. It has black pepper and cumin also, and it's just like really warm, and there is like kind of a masculine quality to it, but it's really nice, and for me it feels really different than anything else I have in my collection. And I love the smell of tobacco and like pipe tobacco specifically. Not that this reminds me of that, it doesn't, but there's just something about tobacco. There's like this dark sweetness to it, and just like something that it gives to various fragrances that is really like warming and nice. Definitely one I'd recommend checking out. The next one I want to talk about is Angel Muse, the EDP from Mugler. This is like the flanker of Angel, where, you know, whereas Angel is like cotton candy and patchouli, and like really dirty patchouli, which is what makes it so interesting and fun. This one is more of like hazelnut and vetiver. I think this has patchouli in it also, but I feel like the vetiver and the hazelnut are the standouts. Maybe. Because, you know, vetiver is a note I have a lot of trouble with, and I haven't had any trouble with it here. So maybe, I don't know. It's really well blended. It smells really nice. It's very hard to describe to me. I'm wearing it right now, and I've been wearing this one a lot. When I first got it last winter in my subscription thing, I did not like it. It did not smell like Nutella to me. Everyone was like, ooh, it smells like Nutella. Bitch, no it doesn't. No offense, you're not a bitch if you said it smelled like Nutella. There is a chocolatiness to it that I'm definitely getting more of a feel for now. I mean, maybe if you want to say it smells like Nutella, but like a really perfumey take on Nutella. Because to me it doesn't smell edible. It just smells like this really like sexy, classy, warm perfume. And the way the hazelnut and the vetiver and the patchouli all mix, there is this kind of earthiness to it, but there is also this kind of dark, slightly chocolatey sweetness to it, and it's so nice. I love it so much. Whenever I wear this, it just feels good. I feel like it really has a presence to it, and it is just really fun to smell. I adore it. I've gone through a lot of it. When I got it, it was leaking, but there was definitely, I mean, I'm pretty sure it had to have at least been to there when I first got it. So I've definitely been wearing this one a lot, because I really didn't start wearing it until this autumn, because I didn't really like it before. But yeah, this is like becoming one of my favorites, and I'm definitely gonna get a full-size bottle eventually. Another one I've been reaching for again is Black Opium Extreme. And this smells so much like Black Opium. It is Black Opium, but they really amp up the coffee notes. They amp up the patchouli, which is kind of like an earthy patchouli. It's really nice. And then they add cacao to it, so it makes it a little bit more chocolatey. And this one's just really good. I like Black Opium. I think it's a really nice, pretty scent. It's just like smells really good. I love vanilla and all that shit. So, and this one to me just feels like a more satisfying take on Black Opium. Everything about it just packs more punch and feels a little bit more refined, and like it crosses the finish line. Like if the first Black Opium wasn't like fully there, and I've smelled them side to side, they smell insanely similar. It's truly like they're not that different. But this one just, it just does it better. And I really like it. This one's just like a really nice kind of chocolatey, coffee, earthy patchouli scent, with a lot of vanilla and sweetness. I definitely do get some of the licorice too. And I just love the way all of that smells together. I think it smells really nice. One time I wore this and my coworker said it smelled like Nag Champa. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I don't know. I know Nag Champa, isn't it like incense? I need to smell that. I've never smelled it, but yeah. The last one I wanted to talk to you guys about is another one of the perfumes I've been wearing like crazy. This might be the one I've worn the most so far this kind of winter. And it's Dior Addict. This is not one I expected to be reaching for a lot, because when I got it in like spring, summer, I didn't wear it very much. And I thought like, oh, there's a greenness to it. This is like good for summer, but I still never reached for it. But oh my God, I'm obsessed with this right now. Everyone says it's like white flowers. I can't really parse out which ones. It just, there's this green floral thing going that's like really unique to me. And then it kind of mixes with this really sweet, smooth vanilla. And it smells so good. It's like so intoxicating and like a little weird, but it just has this warmth to it, and like a real presence to it. But like to me, it doesn't feel, everyone always talks about how like this is like so sexy and it's so like classy and put together, like you're wearing a really good outfit. And like I can see that, like I think there is a sensual quality to it. But to me it also smells really like nice. It smells like really like there's a goodness to it. There's like a sweetness to it, like a sweet, not in the like it is sweet, like it's sweet, but I mean sweet like, but there's like a good naturedness to it. Like to me it kind of makes me think of like a recently divorced Christian soccer mom, and you know, she's getting back in the game and this is what she wears, and she's really sweet, and but she has edges, you know, she can get down, but like, you know, she's a good lady. She's a God-fearing woman. And when I wear this, that's how it makes me feel. It makes me feel like I'm a God-fearing, good Christian girl, and who's still like womanly and still like can be more than that. But I don't know, it's just like really nice. I love it. That is, I feel like that's such a weird description and I'm really embarrassed, but it's how I feel. But I love this. This for me is like my most, lately, just when I wear it, I just resonate with it more than anything else. And I'm really excited because this was one that I didn't really adore at first, and it's just like grown on me a lot. I think it does what my favorite perfumes do, where they're likable, but there's still a weirdness to them. There's still an edge to them that make them feel a little risky still, because I just feel like nowadays there's nothing that really smells like this. And I think there would be people that definitely wouldn't like it. Um, but it's still nice. So it kind of just straddles the line perfectly, and just like ticks all the boxes for me. I really love this one. Yeah, for now, that's really all I can think of in terms of the highlights and the ones that I've been really reaching for the most lately. I will talk to you guys later. I hope you have a good week.